Good morning, guys. Welcome to Storyteller's Corner for Tuesday, the 3rd of March. And when you see I've got the Pirates bandana on, you know that we'll be travelling to Portsmouth in England to visit young Davy Toff and Eliza Finch. Well, Eliza Toff now they got married. And we're on to chapter 20, and the title is called The Declaration. Ooh, Declaration. What is that about? So let's see, without further ado, guys, let's get down to Portsmouth Harbour and see what's cracking. Let's see what the crack is. Here we go, guys. This is chapter 20, The Declaration, in our story, The Quiet Sea, of young Davy Toff. Now, the lantern still glowed along the harbour of Portsmouth when Elias Crow made his decision. He had stood beside Edith. He had stood beside Edith all evening, steady and thoughtful, watching her laugh with neighbours, greet old friends, and glow in the warm light of community. He had faced storms, fiercer than most men could imagine. But this made his hands tremble. The band had just finished another waltz when Elias stepped forward into the open square. Just a moment, he called, his voice carrying easily over the murmur. The fiddler lowered his bow. Aye. Conversation quieted. Shh. Davy's eyes widened. Eliza whispered, "He's about to do it. He's about to do it." "Oh, absolutely it is," she replied. "Oh, absolutely, we're delighted." Eliza turned, searching the crowd till she found her. Edith. She stood very still, lantern-like, catching silver in her hair. Elias went on. "I have commanded ships," Elias began, "and I have shouted orders across decks in weather that would freeze a lesser man's courage." A ripple of soft laughter passed through the crowd. "But I find myself far less brave tonight." Edith's breath caught. He walked towards her slowly. "I have sailed off of my life-chasing horizons," he continued, "only to discover that the finest harbour I have ever known was standing in this town all along." A murmur of approval. Davy swallowed hard. You could hear that when you swallow hard. Eliza stopped before Edith. "Edith Toff," he said clearly, firmly, so every soul could hear the name spoken with reverence. "Edith Toff, you have steadied me more surely than any anchor. You have shown me that peace is not found on open waters, it is found beside the right person." He drew a small velvet box from his coat. Gasps in the crowd. "Oh!" David clutched Eliza's hand. I'm not a poet," Eliza said, voice thickening slightly, "but I'm a man who knows what he's found is true north." North. Topsy tickle as well, shall I? Ahoy. He opened the box. A simple ring, gold, understated, honest. Will you marry me?" Captain Crow says. The silence. For an heartbeat, the world seemed to pour. The lanterns flickered. The sea breathed against the quay. Edith looked at him, not as a captain, not as a suitor, but as a man who walked her home, shared her table, and chosen steadiness over pride. "You are bold," she says softly. "Only because you make me brave," he answered. Her smile broke the sunrise. Her smile broke the sunrise. "Yes, Elias. Yes, I will marry you." The square erupted. Hooray! Yay! Applause, cheers. Someone began clapping out of rhythm. The child squealed. The fiddler struck up a triumphant tune, but Eliza slipped a ring onto her finger with hands that no longer trembled. Then, cautious but certain, he kissed her. Not hurried, not dramatic, just sure. Davy wiped at his eyes and pretended it was the sea breeze. He wasn't crying. I suppose I shall have to call him father now, he muttered. Eliza laughed. I think he'd faint if you did. Edith approached them soon after, radiant. Well, she asked her son. Davy embraced her tartly. I've never seen you happier, he says. Eliza cleared his throat. Permission to join the family officially. Davy extended his hand. Granted, Captain. Or is it Dad? Elias shook. Elias shook his hand. Then, after a pause, Elias corrected gently. The orb of that night. 4 figures stood together beneath the lanterns. 2 young, 2 seasoned, all in love. The sea did not call them at night. It simply shimmered, as if approving the union of hearts that had weathered enough storms to know what truly mattered. Hey, so there you go, guys. Congratulations to Captain Crow, Captain Elias Crow, and Edith Toff. Now she's going to be called Edith Crow. Edith Crow. Edith Crow and Davy's mum has found love at a tender old age with Captain Grumpy Crow. So we congratulate them, guys. And we go tomorrow to chapter 21, preparations. So there we go. Let's see what the preparations are tomorrow. But tonight we're going to Topsy Tickletown. It's my true north and I don't need a compass. I've had lessons from Captain Crow. I can know where the far north lays. So tonight, guys, we're going for chapter 65 in Topsy Tickletown, and the title is Susan's Hidden Reason. Now, this is dedicated to Susan Philippe, an overseas worker from the Philippines in Hong Kong. So, who's got a church ministry in Hong Kong called the Bethel Church Ministry. So we wish them all luck. And join me tonight, guys, for chapter 65 in Topsy Tickletown, Susan's Hidden Reason. And now I've done all the story, guys. I can take this off. Take the Pirates bandana off, guys. That's better. That's my acting prop. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this story of A Quiet Sea. That was chapter 20, the Declaration. And we offer congratulations to Edith and Elias Crow. I wish you'd said something. I didn't even bring a gift. But never mind. We offer them our sincere congratulations, and we ask God to bless their union in marriage. So there we go, guys. Join me tomorrow then for chapter 21, the preparation tomorrow. Until then, guys, have a very lovely day. And I must just say why I'm inside, because the wife's in the garden doing some gardening, and she got a garden trowel in one hand and she's on the phone to her daughter in the other. So I wish men could multitask like that, do the gardening and talk on the phone. So there you go, guys. Thank you, guys, for joining me this Tuesday in Storyteller's Corner. I hope you enjoyed this story of A Quiet Sea. Join me tonight for Topsy Tickletown. And then until then, have a very lovely day. And let's all congratulate Edith and Elias, Captain Crow, on their engagement. So there we go, guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.